Hey, how's it going, guys? Happy Gladiator here. First off, welcome back to Mega Fun Obby. Alright, make sure there's no chat or anything. Alright, we're back on here. This is actually, I wanted to make this my 500 subscriber special on this one, so. One sec. There you go. Alright, so basically for this video, I'm actually going to be explaining my full origin of how I got my name, The Epic Gladiator, as YouTube and also TikTok. Well, it started out with YouTube, then I went to TikTok. I'm basically going to be doing that while I play this, because why not? Time goes pretty fast. Alright, guess it's time to explain in a 3 and a 2 and a 1. The big question is, how did I get my name? I'm glad you asked. It was actually basically from a little bit of a different type of experience. I didn't really make up the name. If I had to make up my own YouTube name, it was not going to be easy. Basically, I had little friends back at church. I was still basically around like 17 or 18 years old. The name given to me was like 2 years ago by one of the friends that we basically agreed to like literally make an actual like playful comic books, sort of something like that, as like a hobby or something. And because of that, we basically just started doing what we can just to make sure. Because basically, what do? I like to make. Because basically, we all had a part. There was actually just 3 of us starting out. It was me, Nathan, and my sister, Bianca. What did we do? Well, that was easy. We basically decided to make comics, and all started with Nathan. And basically, after all that, after making comics, Nathan, or full name, Nathan Goodwin, he basically decided to just give us a little chance on we try to make our own new comics. At first, it started out really successful as we try to put in all of our crazy ideas into one bigger idea. It worked. It was fun. It had some really good potential and everything. But I mean, I had fun. Good. Because basically, I just loved putting my crazy ideas. We all had our roles. Nathan was the drawer. Went like drawing the full comic books. And Bianca, my sister, was the CEO / storyteller, and also made each arc of our villains have an origin of how they got there. And I was the villain creator. I actually created like cartoonish villains, and for the record, basically non-copyright. Like they could be good for other places out there. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. So basically, out of all that, I basically decided to basically join in because they needed someone to make villains, and apparently I was the only one who had those ideas. Because I like movies that with the main antagonist, like a lot of them. Sure, it's not fun to be one, but it's fun to play as one. Basically, all I really did was I created villains. Basically, new ones that were probably never ever created. And this is basically what I'm actually going to do. Because since I'm tired of the whole me just where all my basically good ideas don't really go to where they want to. Because we were actually wanting to make an actual, really small business on making actual comics and putting them out there to the world and see how they like it. How that went? Complete failure. Because really, the whole point that Nathan's perspective was to make it for fun. I wanted to see if we can. I wanted to make it into value. We all had our disagreements and all that. Nathan wanted to have fun with it. He had his fun. Bianca liked the whole storytelling and liked being in charge, partially. And I wanted to make our comics more better, more detailed, more everything else, and also more, like I already said, valuable. Like put a price on it. Like we actually did actually sell some, but it wasn't like the big prices you were expecting. We we basically only sold them for like 25 25 cents each. Or sometimes $1 if we put a lot more detail into it. And some people actually take it. If you also just saw in the corner, I already got a new subscriber. Thank you very much. Keep up the good work. So basically, yeah, it has been amazing with all that little production we've been doing. For all that, we basically done really well with the whole comic book. We got I even actually created my own, but it's actually forever lost because I have no idea where it is. If I actually get a chance, I could show you it because I'm actually really I'm actually good at all three. I'm actually really good at storytelling. I'm really good at design details and making some good stories and making a really good villain. But of course, over time, we basically kept on like changing up the of how we are. We kept on changing of our little storyline. I can actually tell you like the first heroes we created. Like basically the first one we created, that Bianca was the mind roller. Like basically a person that controls your minds and is literally on roller skates. That's literally what she is. Nathan is Nathan Goodwin's literally all into dinosaurs. So he made himself like the Dinomancer or something. Which was a good name he created himself. And for me, over all the little problems, everything, he made me the epic barbarian. Yes, barbarian. At first, I was like cool with the name, especially when he basically made the origin of the whole story where I was actually we were actually part of a little thing called the Epic Seven, aka a little story thing that Nathan made up and added like five other people, random people, to be part of it. Overall, we basically just went going on, and yeah. And he decided to make me like the first member, like the original. And basically, the story was I was the first greatest hero, and I basically left it in seven different people, aka them, to be the heroes. If you want to see full story, if you want to hear more full story, you can do that later. Another thing I actually want to do for this channel, I actually still have multiple copies of the past villains that I ever made, which means you'll actually get to have the full chance to see them. I'm actually officially going to be making a brand new playlist called Epic Gladiator Draws, or EGD. Yeah, I'm actually going to be showing some past drawings that I actually did in the past, because why not? I believe it's a good idea so that you could see my more creativity / artistic side. because I really like to draw sometimes. Okay, guess that's good enough kind of stuff. Okay, I can't go further. Alright. Okay, we're gonna stop here at 1565. I give you a little bit of an origin story, and I give you a little update. I'm officially gonna be doing a little brand new playlist. Correct. Remember, Epic Gladiator draws. Or Epic Gladiator. Well, it's basically there, but it's rather gonna be showing you pictures I already drawed, or actually gonna be doing outline, but that'll be difficult. Probably not. I'm actually gonna be drawing pictures and showing it to you and see how you think, artistic wise. Alright. I officially ended here. A little bit of a stare into that face. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe and set the bell. Comment on stuff I do. Keep supporting this channel and just keep on going because new playlist coming soon to you. Have fun with it, and I hope you enjoyed this video overall. Later.